Happy Monday, 5th grade. If you are watching this video, you've read the directions on the first post, and I will give you guys the directions on what you guys are responsible for completing independently today. I will reread the post and then I will show you where to find your work and how to log on. So as you read, it says, Happy Monday, everyone. Today you will be completing your work independently. Watch the video below this video for full instructions. Make sure you complete your assignment by 3 o'clock p.m. and receive points for attendance. It is very important you complete and submit by 3 p.m. So you guys have the time for science to work and complete on this assignment. So now let's get started on where to find your assignment. There are two ways that you can find this assignment. It is going to be the assignment posted right below this post. It's going to say your homeroom number, and then air and atmosphere, and then the pages 9 through 17. Can also be found over here as part of your upcoming work. Or if you click on classwork, it is going to be the first thing right above your grades. It's going to say week of 01-10 through week 1-14 this week. And you will see an assignment that says it will say your homeroom, this case 207, air and atmosphere, slides 9 through 17. Click on it before you even click on the assignment. Read the directions. That way you'll have a clear understanding on what to do. 1. Click on the link below. 2. You're going to log in with your Google or Clever account. Make sure you do that. That way it can save your work. Trust me. 3. You're going to answer the questions on page 9. 4. You are going to read pages 11 through 17. And then step 5, record the information about each layer on page 10. And then the important one, submit by 3 p.m. That way you receive points for attendance. Just in case you forgot how to access Classkick, I'm going to walk you through it. So I'm going to click here. All right, now once you click on Classkick, it's going to bring you to this page. Remember, like I always tell you, don't type your name because then it won't say your work. Just continue to the log in and click on log in. And then you can either continue with Google or Clever. Sometimes the Google one is a bit wonky and it won't work. But I notice usually when you log on with Clever, it works for you guys. I'm going to continue for me with Google. This is going to pop up. I'm going to click my account. Just give it one moment. It'll bring me back here. Now this air one this is what we worked on last week. That's not part of the directions. The directions told us to go to slide 9. Going to go on slide 9. We talked a bit on what is the atmosphere. So I want you to write, I need 2 to 3 sentences. Give me, what is the atmosphere? Tell me how many layers it has. Tell me what is it made of? Where is it found? Right there, those are 3 separate things, 3 separate ideas, 3 sentences. So you guys can either add text box and begin to type, or you can either record your voice and add an audio box. Once you have answered this question, you guys can move on to slide 10. Slide 10 has a chart, the different layers of the atmosphere, which are the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and then I made a row for the exosphere, but I'm going to X that out so you won't have to do that. We're going to be focusing on that, on the troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere. And then there are 3 other columns that is asking you for the location, temperature, and other properties. Now you're like, Miss, we talked about it, but I don't remember. Where am I going to find this information? Boom. Click to the next page. On page 11, 12, 13. Look, I see the word troposphere, so that tells me there is important information about the troposphere in this on this page. Page 14, 15, 16, and 17. All of those pages tell you information about each of the layers of the atmosphere. You are to read them and then fill out the chart. Let's do let's get started on the first layer together. Let's talk about the troposphere. When I ask you about location, I want to know like how high above the earth it is. So I am going to go to page. So this is, I have already read pages 11 and 12. Now I'm going to go to page 13 and read. Now on page 13, you guys see these audio boxes? I recorded myself reading it so that you guys can listen to the reading, or you can read by yourself. Now, as a reader, it is important that you highlight that important information. I'm going to read the first paragraph and highlight the important information that's going to help me fill out that chart. The layer we live in is the troposphere. It starts at the Earth's surface and extends upward 9 to 20 kilometers. Its thickness depends on the season and where you are on Earth. Over the warm equator, the troposphere is a little thicker than it is over the polar regions when it is colder. It also thickens during the summer and thins during the winter. The average thickness of the troposphere is 15 kilometers. So in this paragraph, I found a lot of information that I can take back to page 10, and I can use my pencil tool or my text tool. The location is about 9 through 20 kilometers. The temperature, I didn't read about that yet, so I don't know. But other properties, maybe I can write that it thickens depending on the season. And maybe you guys can tell me a bit more. Which season is it thicker? Which one does it get thinner? And then I've been finished. All I need to figure out is keep reading to add the temperature. And that's what you guys will be doing for the stratosphere, mesosphere, and thermosphere. Once you fill out the location, temperature, and at least one other fact about each layer, then you are done. In order to do that, you must read up to page 17. And then once you are done, you will go back to Google Classroom. Now, once you're back on Google Classroom, there should be like a turn in button somewhere over here. I don't have that because I have a teacher page, but you will click turn in and then you will be all done. Make sure you submit it by 3 p.m. If you complete that table with the temperature, location, and at least one other fact for all 4 layers and submit for before 3 o'clock, by 3 o'clock, you will receive points for attending. I will not be on Google Meet, but I will be by my computer. So if you have any questions, you can leave any comments, send me an email, or whatever the case you may need. And remember, tomorrow, Tuesday, we are also asynchronous, and I will be posting the assignment as well. Go ahead and get started.